Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Batman Arkham City. Thank you all for pointing out that there are 3 terminals on each jammer. I kind of forgot about that, so I went back for the remaining 2 terminals on that first jammer. I also went and I did one small thing off screen, which we'll be seeing the fruits of quite a bit from here on out. Actually, I should be able to get around to him. Yeah. They usually program the Thug AI to turn in sharp right angles, but they don't usually do complete 180s, like they will avoid doing that. And that's intentional so that you can feel a little bit stealthier. Oh, and if I'm lucky, I can even get a double takedown on those 2.
This is no good.
Oh, yeah, because they're both investigating. I found that out based on this Twitter thread about like little hidden game design tricks, like how in BioShock the first bullet an enemy fires at you will always miss, so you never feel like blindsided, or how the last hit of health that you have is weighted more heavily to give you more of like a seat of your pants feeling, like your last little chunk of health is actually a little bit more than the bar represents.
Where are the rest of you idiots? We've only just managed to get below ground. Just send it up wherever you are. Do it now. Batman's probably on his way down there. Understand? Yes, sir, Mr. Cobblepot.
The signal's blocked again. Sounds like Penguin's final jammer was activated somewhere underneath Arkham City.
Yeah, they're little minor details they program in to the behavior to make the experience smoother that you might never actually actively notice. Ooh. Press between each swipe. I've never actually picked this up. We'll try that out, yeah. Why the hell not? Yeah, you'll never actively notice that stuff, but you can kind of feel it. And sometimes it's to make it a little bit more fair, sometimes it's to make it a little bit more challenging, but there are often subtle little things that go unnoticed, so I'm really glad that Twitter thread popped up a couple months back. So this last jammer is underground in the subway, which I always find to be a pain in the ass to locate the entrance to the subway. Plus, it is, of course, guarded by a couple of more armed thugs, and then up on the upper level here, there are a couple of dudes who are just, like, randomly This guy's talking so much shit. I don't get to see that one that often. That is the epitome of talk shit get hit. Yeah, a couple of random hand-to-hand dudes up here. Some of them with weapons, some of them without.
Right. It is the back.
And that little... Oh, and he pressed it... He, like, slammed the back of his head. He didn't even just punch him. Yeah, that flurry... I can't remember if that's... No, that's not new. I think it's new in the way you can trigger it. Oh, and we don't have to deal with the dudes with the guns. Nice. We can just get straight down in here.
Batman's been screwing with his plans.
Yeah, if you cape stun an enemy and then just start mashing attack against them, you do that little flurry, which is important against some enemy types coming up. I think by the time that we get back into the museum, we're going to be introduced to a body armor enemy type. So far, so good. I'm always suspicious when things start going a little bit too smooth. Means some dumbass shit's about to go down.
It's him.
It can't be.
It is. Look again. He looks big, right?
This poster's gotta be over 100 years old. How can it be the same guy? And even if it was, how did Penguin get him?
But I'm sure it is. It's even got a name.
Solomon Grundy? Stupidest name I ever heard.
That's the thing you can hear in the museum. You know, Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
You may be right.
Hey, that's one of the first times we've seen that, that combat stealth takedown. And I really like this detail of them admiring the mural of Solomon Grundy. Solomon, let's try on him. Okay, so it's between each strike, right? So it's lean back tap. No, the timing is a little bit tricky. Let's try it one more time. Oh, yeah, it's a little tricky to pull off. I'm sure once I get the muscle memory down for it, it'll be fine. Yeah, Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday, christened on a Tuesday, married on a Wednesday, took ill on a Thursday, grew worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on a Sunday. That was the end of Solomon Grundy. Also, the green glowing vat that I examined, I think that's for a side quest. I think that's for a side quest involving Bane, which we are not going to do because that side quest is fucking terrible. There are only like 2, maybe 3 side quests I'm really, really interested in.
What? Just like that. Kill Batman. Yeah, I'm not scared.
Okay, we can get a ledge takedown on you real quick. Ah, that got their attention way too quick. I think if I had waited for their conversation to end, and then got the other guy who was also on the ledge, they would have dispersed by then. I probably could have gotten away with that a little bit smoother.
He got away. He's using smoke. Wake up. You hear me? Wake up! Show yourself, chicken!
You shouldn't be too bad to get. And the rest of them are now spread out.
Where the hell did he go?
Perfect. So I started to get into this thought before, but now's a pretty appropriate time to pick it back up. In City, they try to disincentivize you from constantly staying in... that's not gonna work. He got too far away too quick. From constantly staying in detective vision, though you still have pretty good reason to maintain this during the stealth sequences, to be honest. By making the effect even more pronounced and more intense to the point where it's hard to navigate around with it. And they also limit what you can do while in detective vision just a little bit more than they did in Asylum. And that's because it's just so damn useful that people spend huge chunks of time just walking around in detective mode, that people did in Asylum, I should say. Because it was just, the utility of it was just so great. But you would miss out on this really wonderful art style.
One man down. That's not good, is it? Still, I'm sure the rest of you will do your best not to disappoint me.
So they wanted to add some kind of drawback so it didn't feel as necessary, or so it wasn't... So there was some kind of drawback, aside from just the aesthetic one. In Arkham Knight, I think they actually went through with putting a time limit on detective vision, which was one of the first ideas they had for a drawback that they wanted to implement in City, but it was ditched at some point. Also, I have to watch jump between referencing Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight and Arkham City all at once. Because apparently I just went into straight word soup between them in a previous episode. I was just jumping between them at fucking random. So is this a shortcut door? No, this just leads to a useless trophy. Cool, whatever. Might as well pick it up while we're in here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think they are tied to... Wait, did that challenge map unlock because of the trophy or because we just cleared this? I don't remember. I know the trophies have some kind of function, but... Again, way too tedious to go around collecting all of them. Well, we can always pick them up as we see them. Oh yeah, that's totally what that unlocked. Cool. This is the door I was looking for before. It's a little bit of a tongue twister.
What is happening down there? Hello? Is someone gonna answer me? I'll give you one simple task. Stick up a couple of freaking machines. And what? You couldn't even get that right? I hope Batman broke every bone in your stupid bodies. I hope you're lying there, desperately trying to breathe through fractured ribs and punctured lungs. And if you're not, oh, you'd better summon up whatever strength you've got left and run. Because after I'm done with the Bat, you're all next.
I love Penguin's little tantrum there. They characterize him as much more vicious and much more violent in this game, which I dig.
Tiger 7. We are approaching the designated location. The alleyway is empty. Thermal scans show no activity. Hold on. There's a body. It appears to be naked. Heat traces. Not been dead long. Oh, jeez. It looks like someone's cut off his face.
Most unusual. Continue with your patrol, Captain. None of the inmates match this MO. I presume it to be merely a territorial dispute. A message, perhaps?
Affirmative.
Oh yeah, this side quest.
You said Batman couldn't get past the jammers.
I need to
This
grapple
is-
further for the boost to kick in.
This is one of the ones that we are definitely gonna do to completion because it involves one of my favorite Batman villains. This is one of the few that we're definitely doing. Oh, hell yeah. So this is going to be the first leg of that quest. Oops. Wasn't facing the right direction there during the boost. You know what? I forgot we picked that upgrade up. I'm going to have to make some more use of that. Or any use at all.
I should scan the crime scene to determine the cause of death. The victim's face has been removed and the head wrapped in bandages. There have been 3 murders in Gotham over the last month with the same MO. The press have nicknamed the killer the Identity Thief. If he's now in Arkham City, I need to track him down and stop him. The attack left the victim bleeding profusely. The murderer is likely to have trace elements of the blood on them without realizing. I'll filter the scanner to track the victim's blood particles. That should lead me to the last person to see the victim alive. Maybe even the killer himself.
Yeah, we did a lot of this in Asylum, following like airborne particulates and stuff like that, trail following. These guys look like they're gonna get in the way, so we probably are gonna have to fight them. And anyone who was nearby. So it looks like a couple of those in the distance as well. Oh, shit. This is actually kinda bad. Because that also called in all the dudes with the guns. Well, we're out. That distance can be so far sometimes that you get to grapple onto. Just hit the eject button on that. Oh, and now they're having a big old party. Let's see if we can follow the trail maybe around them. Because oh, we have to go right through them, don't we? Or do we? Does it go down this alley? Nah, it keeps going up here.
Batman's here.
Oh shit, don't grapple, like, right by them. Don't do that. This got all kinds of fucky. Oh no! Oh my god! I'm not giving up this trail. Like, part of me is tempted to go, okay, let's go in the museum, let their AI reset, and then we'll come back for this later, but nah. I'm stubborn. I'm kind of stubborn like that. We can do it. We can do this. Oh, we got the whole clown car down there. This isn't just clown shoes, we got the whole clown car. But it's fine, we picked the trail back up. After getting shot just a little bit.
It's Batman!
We just had a smattering of bullets. I don't particularly want to fight them. I do know where this trail leads, and we kind of gotta to see where it was gonna turn off, which is down this here alley. Oh, and also the ringing phone is part of another side quest.
Why did you kill him?
It wasn't me. I'm not a killer. I'm a plumber, for God's sake. You've got to believe me.
I don't have to believe anything. Tell me what you saw.
There was this guy. He dropped the body there. He was weird looking. You won't believe me, but, well, he looked like Bruce Wayne.
What?
I know. Someone must have got to him. He was covered in cuts and bruises, but I'm sure it was him. The poor guy must have had a target the size of Gotham City painted on him. Looked like he'd been attacked by pretty much everyone in Arkham.
There may be more victims of the identity thief in Arkham City. I should look out for them.
So that's it for now. That's the first leg of that side quest. We'll come across some more victims and more crime scenes, which will progress this as we go along. For now, all we know is that, we're gonna dime on the shit out of these people. That's what we know. Oh, that's very good. God, that has an immaculate feeling to it. All we know for now about this side quest and this killer is that apparently he was assuming Bruce Wayne's identity, or at least his face. So we have some kind of face-off situation here. He wants to take our face off. Oh, come on now. This face in the wrong direction. No, I am again. Why is it auto-correcting the direction like that? Yeah.
Batman is clear.
Between you and me, I really hope this fucking villain's Castor Troy. Oh, I wish it was just Castor Troy. That's really good. There's occasionally like a little jump scare or two in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. They're just really well used. Like we got that one in the barge earlier. There were a couple of them in Asylum as well.
He's wearing body armor. I'll need to unleash a series of quick, focused attacks to penetrate his defenses.
And here is where we get introduced to the body armor thugs, which is another brand new variant. So what we are being incessantly prompted to do... Ah, hell yeah. God, that's great. Fortunately, I didn't capitalize on that very well. Is to use the cape stun on him, and then just go to Pound Town. No, you're interrupting my Pound Town. There we go. And each individual rapid hit counts towards your combo counter, which means you build that critical up way, or not the critical, the special takedown up way faster. But it's obviously really hard to pull that off if you have a big group of thugs actively surrounding you.
This will be the jewel in my collection. Coming soon. The Batman.
There's a lot of nifty stuff around here that I'm going to take a second to just inspect.
Take a over 100 men, women, and children. Hugo Strange is watching you. Yeah, right. P wasn't watching the Tiger God when we went to work on it with blue torches and iron bars. A little bird told me that Bruce Wayne is on his way to being part of my collection. When I get my hands on that spoiled little rich kid, I'll make him regret what his family did to mine. The joke is definitely on these losers. Tell me, what do I need to do to stop you sending these goons into my own Joker? Kill you? Now this little minx is a real puzzle. Where did she come from? How did she kill 8 of my men before we managed to hold her down and bait her into unconsciousness? All I know is, I like her pajamas. Press the button and watch the puppet dance. Don't send your boys in here, Harvey. Next time I'll cut them in two. Come to think of it, you'd probably like that, wouldn't you?
I think that's all of them. So let's talk to the guard and see what's up.
You're safe for now.
Thank God.
You may want to hold off on thanking him until after you've answered my question. Who are you?
Sorry, man. I'm a cop. Gordon sent us in here. I'm from the 13th Precinct, part of the strike team. Been in here since the beginning.
If Gordon sent you, you'll know the code.
Oh, yeah. He said, oh, man, what was it?
The code. Now.
It's Sarah. He said to tell you the code is Sarah.
You're safe, officer.
It's Jones, Batman. Elvis Jones.
Gordon always said he planned on sending your team in.
Yeah, he wanted to know what was going on in here. I guess we found out. There were 10 of us. Hopefully, there still are.
I told Gordon it was too dangerous to send you in. Stay here. If the rest of your team is alive, I'll find them.
Alrighty, that's gonna do it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.